Hey everybody, it's Philip with LawnScapes of Billings. Today we're doing a power rake. It's toward the end of May. Normally we like to have those wrapped up by the beginning of May, but this lawn is still pretty brown and it's just been purchased by Kasodie and Connor. We're gonna get this done for them and get it ready for the summer season. Here's the lawn that we're going to be power raking. We're also going to aerate it and edge as well. As you can see, the lawn looks green, but it's pretty superficial. It's pretty brown when you get down into it. A lot of dry, dead grass here. We're going to first mow it, get it real short. You can also see the edging here. It's going to look real sharp when we're finished. You could probably hear me crunching through the lawn here. As you can see, it is pretty brown still, even though it's kind of late in May for a power rake. We're going to get this really cleaned up. And after we're all done, we're going to put down a fertilizer to get this really popping, and we're expecting some rain over the next few days, and that should really help. So here's their backyard, same as the front. It looks really green, but that's just the pseudo green. That's still really brown underneath. And once we chop all of the tall blades of grass down and get to the point where we see all the brown, we're going to get all that power raked out. And as you can see, they don't have an edge along their mulch and their grass. So we're just going to do the best we can. We're not going to worry about the mulch and the edge this time. We're going to work on that here in the future, but there's grass growing in that mulch. Said we'll nip it down with the trimmer, but we're not going to fuss with it too much on this occasion. As you can tell with the edging being done, everything looks really crisp. The lines look really good. And at the very end, we're going to take the string trimmer and just touch everything up. Finished product of that power rake, not cleaned up. It really turned up a lot of debris out of the lawn. This is best done when things are the least green, so that is definitely early May, at least up in Montana that is. Here's that power raker we're using. It's a Ryan, and I just want to show you what's underneath. They have some flails. So as you can see, there's the flails, and that's what's raking out all of that debris out of the yard. This is the lawn before in the front. So we're gonna go ahead, we'll get this all power raked up. This is another tip. We wear face masks usually when we power rake. It keeps the dust from going into your lungs, into your nose, into your mouth. This lawn is real wet right now, so I wasn't wearing it. I'll put a link in the description down below of where we got these masks. And here is how full the truck is right now before we have put any debris into it. Once we're done, we'll show you the truck after all the debris that we power raked and bagged up looks like. system. But first we're going to have to flag all of the sprinkler heads. So here's the fertilizer spreader that I use. It's a broadcast spreader. It's just a real basic Scott's. It doesn't have any shields to protect flower beds. As you can tell, we did the fertilizing right after we aerated, and so all of those aeration plugs, it's starting to rain, really load up the wheel. We got all of the aeration done. We put fertilizer down. The broadcast spreader is better than a drop spreader, because a drop spreader, you have to overlap perfect or you start to get stripes on your lawn from the areas that you didn't get. Here's what the plugs look like. Those are you know, a good 1.5 to 2 inches in length. Last thing I was gonna show you guys is how much grass we got out from that power rake and the mowing. There is plenty of grass in there. We filled up these garbage cans. I think we dumped 8 of those into the back of the truck out of our Toro 8500 for a mid-size mower. I recommend it. I want to give a big thank you to Bill Hahn for letting me use his aerator. So here we are at the end of the day, a nice little treat. This is a great way to finish the day. So you guys have a good one, and thanks for watching us here in Big Sky Country.